Wait, do you ever get disappointed when you're showing someone something for the first time and you really want them to get it? And
No,
they
not
don't?
at all. I think
Yes.
Oh.
Matt knew exactly where I was
Absolutely.
going with that question.
I'm clearly an Eeyore.
I'm probably Rue.
I'm a Christopher Robin with a Pooh Rising.
And then I get in a canoe and I'm like, Clairs don't like canoes.
No, they don't.
I'm afraid of this lake.
That's exactly what it was.
Ow.
It was a beautiful moment in our friendship. I was
literally in the middle of getting hers up and down the
Pathetic.
stairs. Ow. I was like, I'm trying to get my hair done. I'm like,
I don't think that's an accurate representation of my owl.
well, you were in such pain you couldn't see clearly. So,
Trauma.
Thank you for listening to the Last Will podcast. I'm Matt Young. I'm a theater educator and a parent. And ever since I lost my father to cancer, I have been mildly obsessed with death. This is my last will and testament. Leonard Young once said, "You dumb shit." Usually he was referring to a putt that he just missed. Who is Leonard Young? Well, Leonard Young is my father. He was known by Len or Lenny Young. He didn't have a middle name. He always said that he grew up way too poor to actually have a middle name. I don't know if that's true, but he was always known as Len Young. He was my father, and his favorite swear combination was "you dumb shit." Today is the 24th anniversary of the day he passed, and I never really know whether we're supposed to celebrate the death day or not. Some days I do, and some years I don't. Some days I do, some years I don't. No, some years I do, some years I don't. 24 years is a long time, and because today's episode is all about swearing, I thought maybe I would share my father's favorite swear. And he just used to like to say, not to me or my sister or anybody really, just usually when referring to people, he used to go, "You dumb shit." And I have never heard that combination of swearing put together before. So I hope you enjoy our episode on swearing. Just a little note before the episode begins. Something was off with Grady's mic for some reason, so it's got a little bit of a tinny quality to it, but I hope that doesn't ruin your enjoyment of what I think is a very fun episode. So enjoy. Don't. You gave them away. You gotta... Oh, okay. Sure. Probably shouldn't have pressed record then.
Oh my God, we're recording.
I just started.
does he just need one?
One what?
Is that one flip flop? Is that a shoe? Is that an insert?
How did that make it in there?
No, baby, this is don't you stop.
Oh, yeah.
Is
For
that
hitting kids with.
one shoe insert that you have in your
Yes,
hand?
this is a shoe insert.
That's garbage, right? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, look
there
at
you
that.
go.
That's
wow, you
nice.
threw it out. I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
I want to keep this to
No, I
No, that's
I
for
do
when you
not
get
hit my
pedicures,
kids
Grady.
with
with
flip-flops.
Save those. That's for when you.
These are from Nantucket.
Oh.
You get. That's when you get pedicures, and you have to.
But there's only
These are
one,
from the
Claire.
hotel in Nantucket.
Yeah.
There's one. There's
Oh,
one.
All right,
Oh.
fine. I always keep like one pair of flip flops for when
But
I
that's
go
not
get
even one.
pedicures.
It's just one, though.
But-
You would only have one.
Sonny's not a Mickey Mouse fan.
He's not.
Not-
he doesn't hate
Not
Mickey.
yet.
They might well tell them these are good house shoes.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So those of you who are listening to the podcast right now, Grady is not at his mic because he's
I'm doing that.
not at his mic. So whatever you're hearing, if you can't hear it,
And whatever he's talking about, he doesn't. He's not really talking about that. He's talking about something else, totally and completely.
well, I'm holding
So-
a mug right now that has a lot of pictures on it, and it says, "Grady, be quiet. Stay in your box." A few faces of our favorite thespian, and it's all these pictures of Matt on stage.
That's true.
so cool.
It was given to me by Sue Mason, one of the families that I worked with in Wilton, the Masons, who are
Oh.
lifelong friends. Their
those-
aunt Sue always took pictures of all of the shows. I have so many books of pictures from my shows that I did in Wilton, because she always took the best pictures, and they're glorious. And she gave that to me for my birthday one year. One was
Those are the same Masons that Alex Clapp is.
yes.
You're friends
So
with them a lot.
So there is a picture let me see. There's
Is
one
Alex-
picture of 12th Night that Alex and I did together.
All these pictures are worn. Are like.
Well, the
worn
whole thing
out.
got worn eventually. Got worn out. That was the Romeo and Juliet that Alex was in Mexico for, so she wasn't there. Thank God, because we had so many women in all these different spots. I don't know where we would have put Alex. Alex would have upset the apple cart and made one of the other ladies unhappy with the
Which
role
is
that she
fun.
had to
Which
get.
was why when I did an all-female version of any Shakespeare play, or especially Romeo and Juliet, there were enough parts for everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, I think the year after this, no, the year before this, we did As You Like It, and she was Rosalind. And I think I've said this before, but watching her play Rosalind made me believe that I could actually do Arcadia. Anyways, so that's the story of the mug that Claire is drinking from. I already had my coffee because we're starting late today because we're on the day of our final show. We had a cast party last night, all of that stuff. But anyways, we are here and we are ready to talk to you guys. It is past my birthday. Both Grady and Claire did wonderful things for me on my birthday. Claire really went above and beyond to make me feel special. And I think having talked it out, the whole birthday thing with you people on the podcast, really brought things into...
Did we crack it?
Yeah, we cracked it. I think we really cracked it.
I have to say, it was really hard to talk about. Well, it wasn't hard to talk about birthdays, knowing that I had some things planned for you for the next day. But it was hard to listen to you talk about the sad birthday thing when I was like, I'm just so excited for tomorrow when I get to give him the things that I'm so excited to give him.
So at one point you were like, I just don't want you to be sad on your birthday.
Yeah.
That's what you said. Also, for those of you following the story of the balloons that ended up on my doorstep, there was video confirmation of who put them there, and it was Miss Claire Kenny. Literally, I could not fathom in my brain that she could have got here, tied the balloons to my door, and then escaped without knowing, because we were with each other right before this. But as it turns out, she beat me to my apartment. She ran up and put it on the balloons on the thing, and then snuck out, and then saw me in the parking lot
And made a video.
with the boys walking back. So
Well, and one might say we got to your apartment complex at the same time, because the plan was we had finished the show. I had actually
Who's
planned.
Juan? You said Juan might say that.
One might say.
Juan, her friend Juan.
Yeah. Well, the plan was actually I picked up the balloons before the show,
Right.
and then put them in my car. And I was nervous that the cold was going to suck all the air out of them.
yeah.
So I was, there were a lot of balloons, and my car's not that big, and I have a cat at home. So I was worried about all these things because I didn't want to bring the balloons into my house after the show at midnight, because I was like, it would just be easier if I left them in there. But they're all going to deflate because of the cold.
And
So
how can you expect a cat to not want to play with things that have strings attached to them?
Exactly.
They need to mind.
what? What'd you say?
Cats don't mind
They don't mind what?
anything.
You
say you don't you do that, Aloysius?
Yeah, no, they don't listen. Actually,
That's what I'm saying. They don't
So,
mind anybody.
The whole idea was actually
That's not English.
demand.
What do you mean it's not
I mean, it
English?
is
Did
English,
mine.
but I didn't understand what you were saying.
So
Okay.
you're racist to Southerners.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's what it is.
So anyway, so the whole idea to drop them off at Matt's door actually was a plan that was concocted in about 15 seconds. I was driving
I
home.
was shocked. I was shocked when I got
Really?
the video. Yeah, because I didn't realize that you weren't going to do that.
Yeah, the whole plan
You-
was to bring them to the podcast
In the
that
morning.
day. Yeah.
But then I got the video. I'm in the car. And what the fuck is she doing?
Because I was on the highway. I actually was leaving the theater.
I
I
worried
saw
for
Matt
your
walk to his
safety.
car with his kids, and then I left before you did. And then I'm driving home, and I'm like, "Can I?" Because I drive by your apartment when I
Right.
when I
What
get
if
off the
somebody
highway.
tried to snatch me? He just found these all in a tree.
Well, that
That's
would
a
have.
different story.
Yeah, let's just be grateful that didn't happen.
Yeah.
We'll tell about being snatched next week.
So anyway, I get to the parking lot. I go in, and I'm like, "Well, the door." You know,
Nope. Don't reveal.
then I I use the code that I know,
Do, 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 do,
and got in and
Click.
put them on his.
Claire could also use my ATM card.
Do you know his PIN number, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
So well, I for
You
that
like-
one
did you
time.
check his balance?
Only when I need to. If I'm strapped for
You
cash.
can't always pay Claire in donuts. So
Well, if I'm strapped for cash and
Call
I
J.G. Wentworth.
think I need maybe like a fallback plan, I'll check Matt's bank account to be like, if he has the money, he
what's
can
mine is
help
yours,
me.
Claire. What's
Yeah,
mine is
yeah, yeah.
yours.
So anyway, this story is
I've never
taking
gotten
way
that
too
accommodation,
long.
but go
because
ahead.
The point is that I put I put a stupid knot, tied the balloons on a stupid knot. It's like 50,000 strings, and I put the knot on the door, and I'm like, not my problem anymore.
It was such a problem. We sat outside for so long. We were all trying to figure out how, just getting our fingers in
Right,
the
because
little
you
thing
had
to
your
try to
boys
get-
with you.
Yeah.
What a mystery.
Wait, so I want to know, what was your reaction when you first opened the door and saw the balloons?
Wait, did you? I think you wrote me, and I said something that I don't know what you're talking about.
What would the boys saw it first because they're usually I'm usually the last one up, and they're like, "Oh my God, there's something on the door." My feeling when I saw it was overwhelmed with joy, and
Confusion.
not confusion because I really just couldn't imagine that it was either one of you, or if it was, it had to be a proxy. Like you sent someone else. Like Claire didn't send her dad to put things. Maybe Grady sent Chris.
My
to
dad
do
who
it.
just got shoulder surgery.
Yeah, no,
took
it,
a
like-
really long walk.
How did he tie the knot with one arm? You know.
Yeah. Well, he can play the piano with one arm now.
Well, he's very talented. So
no, but it really
I
was.
I was very surprised.
It was very neck and neck. Like I got here and I was like, can I do this? Like Matt just got in his car when I was leaving the theater. Like, what are the chances that he's here before me? But I didn't see your car. I ran in, put them on, and as I was walking to my car, I saw you pull in, and I was like, wow, I'm so sleuthy. But then I was afraid to sit in my driver's seat because I thought you would see me, and I really thought you were going to recognize my car, even though my car looks like everybody else's car. And I hid in my passenger seat and took the video to send to Grady.
It was hilarious.
And
I got to eventually see the video, which was wonderful. The reason you beat me there was because I drive like a grandma.
Sometimes I drive like a grandma too. Like I'm getting a little older, and having a new car has made me drive a lot safer.
I would say last night was the worst driving conditions I've had in a while.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was very foggy.
So foggy. I really couldn't see, so I drove so.
40 miles an hour home on the highway.
So yeah,
Couldn't see.
Claire and her cat-like reflexes jumped up, tied them, ran away, and it was so calm. The seas were calm when I got inside, so I would have not known that you had been there.
And now that there are balloons with helium in the apartment, this is our helium voice section. It's never as
I
Let
think
me do a
'cause
little more.
Yeah, do a little bit more. No, helium, not from that area. All right, this is great radio.
Sometimes I'm afraid that my lungs are going to explode when I do this. I don't think I sound any different.
A little bit.
A little
A little
different?
bit. It's like you're doing a cartoon voice, but similar. It is similar. Yeah, I heard it. I'm trying not to breathe.
I hate to say it, but last night during our show, I was dropping bombs on stage, off stage, and I couldn't stop. At some point, I just had to walk away from people because, and if they came over, I'd be like, go away.
I crop dusted somebody last night.
Oh, what? I won't ask who, because either I'll get joy or I'll be like, oh.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm afraid of the ones that I'll get joy at.
You'll
Yeah,
get
we
you'll
can.
get joy.
Oh,
You'll get
good,
joy.
Good.
I hit, released out of the waistline, and then went to the other side of the stage, milled around and came back.
Nice.
No, that was nice.
So
But
what's our topic today?
I'm fucking
Should
no.
we pick one out of a
yeah.
hat?
No,
No.
All right.
No. Sorry, that just shows that we came unprepared.
no. It's we were gonna.
What were you gonna say?
It's
Go
just
ahead.
been a long couple of days.
Taking the true test of what?
The true test of friendship. We were going to put a topic out of no. The thing that we had discussed. Yes, Claire, you have a question.
No, I'm actually just stretching my arm.
She's
That
getting
is
blood
very
flow.
confusing.
I must say, one of our friends said they had a friend come to the show. This nicest compliment I've received in a while. Said he luxuriates the lines.
He looked. Oh, they're talking about you.
Yeah,
Is that a compliment?
yeah. I hope. Well, I hope. I don't know now.
He luxuriates the lines.
I do think that Grady adds an element of fancy to the narrator.
Oh, definitely.
So I mean, he comes
There
on
is
with
fancy.
a lovely scarf. He looks trim. Is that the right word?
Same. Yeah. He's
Yeah,
trim.
yeah. He's
Very
like,
trim.
his hair
He's
looks
youthful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got like his outfit makes him like very compliments his body.
He exudes authority.
He's like the butler.
Ooh,
I think that's
Wadsworth.
A good, no.
So you would cast him as a Wadsworth and not a Miss Peacock, is what you're saying?
I just would like Grady as the narrator to be the person that greets me at the door at the party and says, "Here's where you put your jacket,
Now get out.
and here's where the bathroom is, and here's where you can sit if you don't want to actually mingle with any of these
Isn't it
people."
interesting what information you need or desire right out of the gate? Welcome. Here's the bathroom.
Here's something to drink. Here's not where to sit.
Here is a dark room for you to go,
Cry in.
yeah, or take a minute. Here are the tissues.
Wait. Have you ever? I don't think I've ever gone. Like, I hate parties and social, and I'm always an emotional mess in everywhere that I go, pretty much. But I don't think I've ever retreated to a bathroom to have a good cry at a party.
Well, you're missing out.
I know, right?
I've definitely gone through some tissues. Or hand
I don't
towel.
know why you would never have done that.
I don't know. I don't know either. It seems like right up my alley.
Every
but I don't
time
think
I
I've
go
ever,
anywhere.
Maybe I haven't been to enough parties. That's really what it
Anytime
is.
I go anywhere, I always want to know where the bathroom is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
a bathroom is like, first of all, I use the bathroom a lot, and I need to get away from people.
Go shower.
See, you know what it is? What I realized last night is that I constantly can be surrounded by people and feel like I'm away from people.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't mean to not be social, but I.
Oh my God.
There's a duck. There's a duck in this room. I don't. For some reason, Grady walked away from the table, and then I heard a duck.
And
But yeah, for whatever reason, you want to get away from people. I guess I feel like when I'm around people, I'm still away from people because I just can't find my groove.
I usually find like maybe one or two people that I can have like a good moment with at a party.
Yes.
And then I'm like, okay, that's enough for me.
See,
If
maybe
I have a good conversation with somebody.
maybe I have to set the standard that you're setting, which is like 2 good conversations about something other than the weather, and that's a success.
Yeah, I mean, I had a buddy last night at this soiree that we were at. I was sitting with them, and we had our thing, and
I want to get back to the thing after you finish.
and then I had another nice conversation with somebody, but and I think too that like in the time that I've stopped drinking, I've had to reevaluate like what my purpose is at a party.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, I only go places if I feel like I'm comfortable going.
Right.
I will not go somewhere if I don't want to go. If I feel like it's wrong, or I have no purpose there, or I can't bring anything to the party and any of that stuff. So, and typically when I'm invited to, parties, if there's like a lot of drinking and alcohol, I'm just not going to go. Like,
Yeah.
and those people will understand. But last night we had a pretty, it was a friendly party for our cast. And I'm like, I know I've spent a lot of time with these people. I know all these people individually. These people don't expect a lot from me. And I also know that if I were to drink, I would be in the last couple months that I was drinking, I just had this crazy, wired, hyper, bonkers energy where I'd like get so hyper that I would like not know what I was saying to people. But now I know what I'm saying to people, and I pick and choose who I talk to.
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
don't feel stupid when I leave. So and that to me, if I have a couple of nice conversations with people at a party, I'm like, that was a good time.
That's success.
But I've also had to strongly draw a boundary, and it's like, if I don't talk to everybody, it's okay. It's okay if you go.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if this person's taking too long to say goodbye, it's fine. I'll see them later.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That was me and you last night. I'm like, you're saying goodbye to too many people. I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well,
I'll see you tomorrow
I got
twice.
trapped a couple times.
Yeah, you did. I did have a nice conversation with the host.
Host or hostess?
Host with the host, which I always do, because he's a lovely, lovely gentleman.
Sure is.
And I guess I had a couple of good conversations, but I there's something about feeling left out too, that I just don't know where to mingle. You know, my rock was there as well, so that was nice before she took off.
You have a rock?
Oh yeah, Kelly Naden's a rock. She's like the good luck charm of good luck charms. But Kelly's not a talker either. So if I'm with Kelly, I gotta push the conversation, you know, for the most part.
Well, this person also came. I mean, the party started at 11:30. I didn't think she was going to come, because who gets out of bed to go to a party at 11:30?
Well, she was going to be there, so. Anyways, so the thing that we did, we gave out gifts and stuff like that, and Claire's like, I'm not speaking. I'm not saying anything. You and SR, you do it. It'll be fine. I was like, yeah, fine, I'll do it. And then all of a sudden we start, and Claire is like, blah, 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 that this person is, and then there's another person. I literally only did 2 out of
Really?
the 10.
Well,
Yes.
Sally Rose did a bunch, and she's very good at the
Yeah,
speeches.
she stepped right up into the
Wow.
middle. But you did a bunch too. You did at least 3 different people.
Oh my God, I didn't
You
know
just
what I
stepped
was
right
saying.
into it.
That was hard.
You did great.
I didn't know how to introduce the lights. I was like, this person did. What's another word for light?
I'm not good with those things at all. No.
I've done them a bunch. and
Maybe I'm better
last
than
night
I think.
felt a
I don't
little-
know.
I felt a little tongue-tied. Anyways, so
Oh, that's the balloon.
So today's
today's topic, we
impromptu
decided actually-
speeches.
No.
We
had
decided
that
we were going to do
swearing.
swearing.
We decided that?
We did. It was one of the topics. Silence.
The art of swearing.
And we kind of moved away from silence.
I thought we were going to do.
Yeah, look at your thing.
Oh, I can't go back into
You're
that
fucking
chat.
way off.
The chat is
Fuck your
miles
phone.
long.
Fuck that phone. Yeah, fuck that.
That got crazy.
Fucking crazy.
I thought it was something else.
Fuck.
I was somewhere and my watch was like buzzing, buzz, 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 buzz. I was like, I got to check this because my watch is going crazy because I wasn't by my phone. And it was like 32 messages from the 2 of you. You're just having a conversation back and forth.
I think yesterday my entire phone.
This text thread at times gets
conversations
hijacked by personal conversations. I'd like to bring that up right now.
What does?
Sometimes we all need to take ourselves out and talk to one another when we're using this text thread
this
to talk to.
This is what I'm about to say. Yesterday, my text threads were Matt, Grady, and then Matt and Grady. Like I was just having 3 conversations with both.
That's why I just picked up the phone and finally called.
I like to though, only do that late at night. Otherwise, I think you guys want to know what we're talking about.
We do.
Whoever's being left out. No, I will get offline, and especially if it's a Lord of the Rings thing, I'll try to direct it right to Claire. And if it's obviously if it's a Grady thing, if we're
That's anybody's guess.
smashing somebody.
Thanks.
Bashing, smashing,
Oh,
whatever.
here we go. Oh,
Okay,
wait, no.
what do you got?
Billy Piper.
We're at 22.
You and I talked about assumptions. That
Yes,
could
we
be a
did.
different day. See all. What's our topic?
Let's talk about see all. What does that mean?
Via me.
Vietnamese funeral home.
This is probably not the time where we should be thinking about it.
No, I agree.
So the definition of swearing.
Yeah.
Swearing typically refers to the use of offensive, vulgar, or profane language, including words that are considered socially inappropriate or taboo in certain contexts.
Okay.
Swearing can be used to express strong emotions such as anger, frustration, or emphasis.
It also
But it can also be considered rude, disrespectful, or offensive depending on the situation and the audience. That's the definition of swearing. See, for me,
It can be. I think it's happiness. Oh fuck, fuck yeah.
well, yeah, because it's just expressive, you know?
Yes.
This is what I always tell my kids and I tell my students. The key to swearing is you have to know when and where you can swear. You know? And there's certain places that you cannot swear. At school, you cannot swear. It's against the rules. So as much as we'd all like to swear, we're not allowed to swear at school. So you have to know when you can't. Now my kids, my actual kids, my boys, they know swearing if it's funny, they're always allowed to do it. They're just always allowed to do it. So if we're watching something like Raiders of the Lost Ark, and one of them
shit.
says, you know, the monkey's a fucking Nazi, that'll make me laugh. And
Wait,
so
but
they
will
can
your
get away
kids
with
say
it.
that, or is that they're hearing it?
No, they'll say it
Oh,
as they're watching. I don't spoilers for Raiders of the Lost Ark. The monkey's a Nazi.
Surprise.
But yeah, they know how to use it for emphasis.
These are porters
So
and
they get away with it.
Does your ex-wife share the same sentiments on that?
Yes. Yeah, because we had a rule. The rule was if it's in art or mostly music, you can swear. If you're in traffic for a long time, you get at least one swear. And if you were talking about the former president, you could get one swear in.
Ugh.
Or you could actually swear as much as you want. But, you know, their mother has such foul language when she's in traffic. I mean, it's her button more than anything. So they take that on when they're in traffic. So
Yeah, well, it is
they
what you're
know.
exposed to.
And she's also like
Exposed.
she believes that like when it's funny, it's funny. You just can't get away from it.
Who swears the most at this table?
I think
I think
do.
you do.
Probably me. Yeah, me.
Really?
Yeah,
Don't
definitely.
you? I'd be surprised. Because I swear a lot. Well, maybe because I can't swear at school. Maybe those hours I would.
I rack up those hours.
Yeah.
Fuck all.
Well, yeah. Grady does swear a lot.
Well, when Grady swears, sometimes it doesn't sound like he's swearing.
No, because
I
he's
don't
got that
use-
little drawl and.
I don't use words as like weapons. Swear. I didn't use swear words as weapons, really.
What is your favorite?
Fuck.
swear? Is it just saying fuck?
Sure.
What's your-
Like last night.
What's your the phrasing of it? Just
Like last night, I was watching a scene from a play, and I loved this scene. Watching the minute it came up, and she nails this moment. They have an interaction. The way she moves her hand, and I just went, "Ah, fuck."
Was it me?
No,
no.
not. Okay, well, I said that like, no, it's impossible. It couldn't be you.
It wasn't during our show, was it?
No. I was
Oh,
watching
No,
another show.
he was watching another show
Watching-
after our show.
I was
He was
watching-
cheating on our show.
I was
with
watching
another
two
show.
actresses work without the volume on to just see what their physicalities were doing with and for each other.
Because
Because that's normal.
what are the different uses? What are the different uses of the word fuck for you?
Everything. Excitement, displeasure,
All right, I need to hear each one. Excitement,
fuck,
displeasure,
fuck,
anger,
fuck,
joy.
fuck.
No, you never said that. You never say it like that. I've never.
Bitch, you
heard-
don't know my life.
I've never heard you say.
She does.
Fuck.
Fuck. Yes.
What about surprise?
Fuck. That's you, is Harry. Fuck me. Oh, fuck. Actually, I do yeah, fuck.
That one I hear a lot.
Yeah.
That one I hear a lot.
Fuck me.
Scared.
Fuck.
No, listen, judgy.
Sorry.
It's his interpretation. What is yours? What's your favorite?
Shut up,
swear word?
hiney hole.
What did you just call me?
A hiney hole.
A hiney hole?
Yep.
Okay, just because I'm making fun of you doesn't mean that you can call me bad things.
You can't make fun of me then. You fucking hiney hole.
First of
hiney
all,
hole?
it's your butt,
Your hiney has a hole in it.
and it's one of your favorite instruments to play.
It does have a lot of range.
You do the scales. So, Claire, what's your
Open
favorite?
pit barbecue sauce.
What is your favorite like phrasing? Doesn't just have to be the swear word.
I think that I'm gonna tap off. I think "fuck me" is probably I say a lot. Fuck me.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely your phrase.
Fuck me.
Because for me, I think my favorite swear word is motherfucker.
It is. You add a mother to it, don't you?
Yeah,
you do.
Because I always want to feel like I'm.
And you
channeling
add the
Samuel L.
you. You
Jackson.
add the you to it. It's motherfucker.
Oh, because
With-
again,
yeah,
I'm trying to
you're Sam
channel him.
Jackson,
But
not your Lewis Gossett.
But my favorite, I think my favorite phrasing is, "You could go fuck yourself."
Yeah, you do that.
I
one,
do
yeah.
it all the time.
See, I
I'm
don't.
like,
I don't direct it.
I go fuck yourself.
I
my
do. Oh,
favorite.
fuck off.
But I don't always mean it towards somebody.
Right. Just go fuck
Just in-
yourself.
in-
Just
yeah.
the air.
Just in
You
general.
watching a
Go fuck
game,
yourself.
Tottenham? Oh, go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
Jesus. Sorry, Lord.
It is Sunday.
What's your favorite? Crapola?
Wait, is it technical? Okay.
Poo poo balls?
I'm leaving.
There is hostility.
Doo-doo
between these
bags.
two.
I have no hostility.
I'm so doo doo bagged out.
Why are you giving me all the light, like, petite doily ones?
A doily one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're giving me the doily swear words.
Like with lace on it?
Yeah.
Fucking lace on the thing.
Yeah, you're giving me doily
Doily cussing.
cussing.
fuck off.
You're stereotyping me
No,
as a
I
doily.
love you. No.
So
What's your favorite?
I don't know. It's actually when I think about the F word,
I think you use the F word a lot.
I do use it a lot, but I use it in all the contexts too. Like
You're more like, oh, fuck.
there's that, yeah, and then there's like, oh fuck, I forgot something. But then there's like, fuck off. And
Yeah.
like when I get really mad, like, and I use that F word because I'm upset with somebody, I really feel it, and I fucking mean it.
You doo doo wisp.
He's continuing his doilies. No, I mean, there's a reason these words feel good to say. You know, it's got a hard F sound. It's got a hard K sound. You can use it to bite and cut. I mean,
If I hit my knee, fuck.
yeah. It makes,
But it
makes sense.
doesn't come out like shit is harder to say, I think, because fuck is like ugh, you know. But shit, you have
yeah.
to use your mouth a little bit more to get the sh out,
It's awesome. This is gonna
especially
sound
if you have
awful.
a lisp.
I
It's
don't
hard.
like the
Shit.
GD, so I tend to if I hit myself, I'll say, what if I hit myself, I'll say something like, oh, God, and a fruit and a basket in heaven.
But that's a lot of words.
Take it easy. It is
That's
the
a
Lord's
lot of
Day,
words.
You know.
Do you really say all those words when that happens?
Yes, I will.
If you're alone or when you're like around
No, I'll
people?
just say whatever comes out of my mouth if I hit myself or something.
But you say random things with the intensity of the FUCK.
Yes, right. It's the FUCK, but it's just a fruit
It's
and a
FUCK energy.
frick a crackerjack. Fruit.
I think that the swearing is such a human thing, but when I see work done, like plays, movies,
Mm-hmm.
shows, and whatnot, and maybe some writing, if they are using swear words, a lot of swear words in their writing, I think it is a lack of creativity. And
Disagree.
I believe that they could be. Well, maybe not so much in, because I want to read, I want to hear what they're saying.
Why can't you hear through that?
Because it's distracting. I think that it's such an easy, it's a I think it's an easy way out to act.
Like it's like a crutch.
Yeah.
We don't do it properly over here
Where do they do it properly?
in England, in Europe.
Oh, because they
England?
they can England.
When you're doing when you are in a play that's rooted in naturalism, and you're talking as we talk, you're going to cuss
Yeah.
generally, and because it's within that world, and you're in the world with those actors because they're that good, not technique. Fuck that. They just know how to be. You're not thinking about those words.
Yeah, but that's not when I'm
And I know-
when it's done well. That's one thing.
We just over here in America, we don't do it well.
No, there
We
are
do
lots.
it so poorly.
Yeah, there are lots of shows that actually have a lot of swear words in them,
American actors are not that good.
or sometimes comedy.
In general, they're not.
What?
They're not.
Go fuck yourself. Seriously, go fuck yourself. Like, it's different. It's absolutely and totally and completely different.
I don't-
like you can focus on language, you know, and the Brits, they tend to focus on language.
I'm talking
and it's
stage.
It's all about I'm talking about stage too, and they tend to just focus on using the words and not finding subtext and stuff like that. And Americans, they bring subtext to their work. They didn't create naturalism, but they fucking perfected naturalism.
You think Americans did?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The Brandos, the actor studio, all of that stuff was all like out of the Moscow Art Theater, and they fucking grounded that naturalistic Chekhovian acting into something that was fucking more raw. The Brits at the time were fucking presentational.
That's true.
They were on stage
Yes, that's
presenting
true.
things and stuff like that.
Don't you think we've fallen short though, and they've surpassed us now? Just Europe in general. What they're willing to take chances on, what they're willing to do, where
Look,
they're willing to go.
I blame the audience more than I blame anything else. Okay.
So we're playing to an audience that like, oh, we've got to do it this way because
we don't have the patience that the Europeans have.
That's
The
it, yeah.
Europeans will go to the New Globe Theater and they'll stand and watch a Shakespeare
Right.
play for 3 hours.
Right.
Where we're like, no, give me a TikTok for 2 minutes. You know, our audience can't take that. But like when you think of
That's
some of the
interesting,
great
yeah.
American actors right now, who's better than Billy Crudup? Who's better than Sam Rockwell? Yeah, I mean these guys are. Ethan Hawke. Oh, these guys are so. Sean Penn, so raw and ready and like open, vulnerable veins. I just look. There are great British actors. I fucking love the British actors, but to say that they're better, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's they're playing American characters. Like if they're just playing British characters, you're not going to be as interested in it because usually
No, you're very right about that.
they're usually a little bit more reserved, and it's only about the language, and they're not diving into subtext.
No.
And we're a sloppy, more interesting society.
That's the fucking truth.
So, I mean it's probably not true because I'm not talking about the depths of the British struggle and what they are, but like certainly what we think of them on the
Interestingly,
surface.
you only mentioned men.
Julianne Moore puts on a fucking clinic of acting.
Whatever she
And
does.
certainly in Magnolia, when she's in the drugstore and she's like, "How fucking dare you?" because he's judging her
And then the
for getting
car.
the drugs. Oh,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable. Laura Linney, the same thing. You watch Ozark, it's unbelievable.
Swinton,
Meryl
Blanchett,
Streep,
Benning.
you know.
Street.
There's tons. I just went to the men because I'm sexist.
I don't connect with men as much, so I don't know. I guess I pick them apart brutally. Even British men, I pick apart brutally.
Yeah. I mean, look, you say whatever you want. Fucking Reese Witherspoon's got tons and tons of talent. You know? She does. She can do a lot of different things.
I agree.
You know?
Freeway is still my favorite.
Yeah.
Remember that thing? She gets
Yeah,
kidnapped
yeah.
and she fucks him over.
Yeah.
That's an underrated movie, everybody. This is interesting.
Yeah. So,
So today's topic is
go fuck yourself. Acting.
go acting.
No, but okay. So let's get back to swearing before we go into myths of swearing. Claire, you were talking about it being a little bit of a crutch and a cop out and stuff like that. The play that we're doing right now,
Oh, this is
written,
interesting.
there's two versions of it, right?
Yes.
There's like a soft version for high schools and stuff like that, and then there's the real version, the version that they put off Broadway and
Would
stuff.
you say
And
we're
it's
in the
got a
middle
lot-
of times?
We are definitely in the middle because we have been pushed towards the more high school version, and our director doesn't really believe in the swearing, doesn't think it makes it funny.
Do you think?
But in the original script, there's a lot of swearing. There's a lot of swearing.
A lot. Do you think that it served us to not choose one path?
I think that we were given the originals. We were given both scripts, and I think we read both scripts, and we practiced with both, and I think we found, even in conversation,
What worked and what didn't work.
we also thought that the softer version actually was funnier when
Yeah.
we acted it right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when there's a line that says, "How long can one person be an angsty asshole?" That's written.
There's cuss words that I miss in it.
But
I
there-
wish Oliver did say, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah. I agree.
At the end of that,
Yeah.
that's the one. If you only had one in the entire show, that's the one.
That
That's
would
the
be
one.
funny. Yeah.
That's the one.
When we did Midsummer, that's
'Cause
our
it's,
bleep.
It's so
You know,
out of nowhere
where
that
you-
people would be either super silent and just in their mind
No,
laughing,
they would lose their mind.
or then they'd take a second and then
Yeah.
they'd lose their minds.
We did that in A Midsummer Night's Dream. I've often used the bleep to get away with swearing, especially in Shakespeare. And when Claire and I did it, I created a character for Claire, and then I gave her the most famous line in the play, which is, "Lord, what fools these mortals be," and took it away from Puck, and then Puck turns to her and go, "What the fuck?" That's my most famous, that's my famous line. But we bleeped it, and it got.
Oh, I didn't.
It brought the house down.
I didn't realize you had adapted some.
Oh yeah. We called it A Midsummer Night's Queen.
Well, I knew you would. I knew, but I didn't realize you adapted some of the text.
Always.
I have another level of. You got another notch there, Matt, for me.
Oh, I moved things around. I really
Well,
like.
fuck off, Matt.
I manipulated that.
Go
script.
fuck yourself,
But
Matt.
thank you. I did. I think you always do that with Shakespeare.
I'd love to see
you have to make it
Adapt
your
an
own.
entire work.
What do you mean?
I'd love to see you take a work from an old master and adapt it to modern times.
Well, I do
The
that.
entire text.
I do that with Shakespeare.
but with not, but with something
like-
different. I'd like to.
You want me to take the
No.
language?
Yes.
You want me to improve on Shakespeare? is
No,
what
no,
he's
no, no,
saying.
no, 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 no. I want you.
Unbelievable,
I
this
want you to
kid.
take a show that would be from the 20s or the 30s and adapt it. It's what I'm trying to do right now, partly.
Yeah.
And the well's been dry, but I'll try to write again. Oh fuck! When it,
So this play. I'm sorry.
no,
You-
no,
you
no, no,
wanna-
no, 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 no.
okay.
I mean, the play thing is really interesting because it ties into this.
My character doesn't do a lot of swearing.
I have not one swear word even written in any script.
So I don't know how it has affected me. I understand because it's material that seems like it should be for children, not being for children. I understand the aggressiveness of why they did it, and I think there's some value and fun in that.
Yeah.
I don't mind playing a hybrid version of it at all. I agree where you think that fuck should
It's just
be.
that one thing is
I-
just
I
that
said it-
one line.
I fought for that, but he changed it. He changed it to a different word, and that's fine.
And it doesn't hurt the play.
Yeah. Oh, the one like bit of swearing is a scene I have with Claire, and we changed it because we thought the other language was funnier because we're being so angsty teenager. It would be too easy to swear, so the less we swear with the angstiness feels more funny.
Yeah, no, you're right, and this isn't an well.
Well, during that scene, you have a line that's written and it says, "If you just want to be a dick all year, just be a dick." And so the first couple times we did that, my character reacted to you swearing, and I kind of put my hand in my mouth like,
Yeah.
you said a bad word. But then we haven't been doing that swear word recently because of the audience. So now he says, "You just want to be a jerk all year, just be a jerk." And I'm like, huh? So I don't get to, I don't feel like
So you missed the swear almost.
I do. In
You should've
that,
told
in
me.
that one
I
scene.
used to say dickhead.
You got one
I
more
used to- I used to
chance.
go, if you want to be a dickhead all year, then be a dickhead. And I got to know, like, the word is dick. It's not dickhead. And I'm like, what?
Dickhead's funnier.
I would have said that. I would have given you the note too. Stick to the script, dude.
What?
Dude.
What? What's the
Did you
difference?
just dude him?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Bro.
Syllables.
Bro.
It's funnier when it's one
Bro.
syllable.
Bro.
I don't know, I'm just making that
I
up.
don't-
But
yeah, I
feel,
don't
but
know
I
that I
feel, I
agree.
feel like it does. As your scene partner, I think it's funnier if it's dick.
I find the art of swearing. Here, let me articulate more.
Okay.
I find there's a new way. There's a new way of naturalism. There's a new way of theater, and it's not really hit over here yet. There's a new way of working, and I find it really interesting when these swear words just roll off the tongue as in everyday language. You don't even think about them.
Wait, are we talking about theater or like in general?
Theater.
Well, we're not allowed to use the word cunt over here.
Hmm.
Like in England, it is such a
It's
it's bro.
Fuck's worse than cunt over there.
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And cunt is so like, oh, what a cunty
Bitch
day.
is like you're saying hello to someone. What's up,
Yep.
bitch? I mean, I was.
Over here, bitch. Yeah.
I don't like the word bitch. I don't know.
I don't either. I
It's
wanna
got
use it
a
in
real
this-
big bite to it, and I don't call anyone a bitch unless I really.
I don't call anybody. I don't like to use cuss words at people.
Oh, I don't at people.
I could
like to
see
do
that.
About
I do not
people.
like to
Yes.
use them.
About
I
them.
like to use the C word when I really mean it.
I don't really use the C word.
I want to use it so much.
I know you do.
You can.
And we want to help you
and I
incorporate
would
that
be
into.
okay with that.
Oh, thank you,
So
Claire.
try it now.
Thank you. What?
Try it now in just regular conversation.
All right. Don't
Here
be
we
a dumb
go.
cunt. What? No, is that?
I'm
So
trying
good.
to just,
I love
just
that.
you off the cuff. Talk normally. Just you off the cuff.
Oh,
That
I don't-
was.
yeah.
Okay, so in the vagina monologues, they have a whole monologue about not
What?
being afraid to say the word cunt.
In the vagina monologues. Wow. Not about a hiney hole?
What?
The hiney monologues. That's what I'm going to write.
I'll do it.
Go ahead. That's not
No
what
one's
I'm
stopping
talking
you.
about, though.
Lube up. Get ready to go. You said you were dry, so I just went wanted to get you going. So what this monologue is all about? Why can't we say it? I like it better than pussy.
It encourages
Ew.
the audience to say the word cunt.
There's no need.
and
Yes.
scream the word cunt.
Yes. When
So, and everybody afterwards is like, I feel so amazing now.
I have to tell you, when I saw that in the city, when I saw the vagina monologues in the city, it seemed to be a lady in the front row who probably, I'm just guessing, and maybe it's a wrong stereotype, was from the Midwest. And this was such a spiritual experience for her to watch this show.
Liberating?
Yeah, in every way. You could just see it in her body language.
That's cool.
I couldn't not watch. I almost felt like I shouldn't be watching this. This should all be just about her. But like when that happened, she was so free. She felt so open and free. I feel like
People make fun
if
of
I
that
spoke
show.
to her afterwards, it would have had a profound effect on her life. You could just see it in her body language. It was really like a special experience as
People
an
make
audience
fun of
member.
that show. It was a very important show when it came out for a lot of people. I saw it when it opened.
I've been in several productions of that show. And yes,
I feel bad for making fun of it, but just people make fun of it just because of the name, because people are dudes and like pee pee poo poo poppy poo. Humor.
it was such an important movement.
Hasn't it been revamped and reworked a couple of times?
I'm not sure in the last several years. They have made some edits.
I thought that was supposed to go back off Broadway in the next season or so, but maybe that was COVID time.
I don't know. But I know that
It's more relevant than ever right now.
After have been exposed to this show for so many years and have done it a couple of times, I thought, for me, it's like, oh, I'm hearing the same things over again. But to everybody who does that show for the first time or gets to see it for the first time, it is a spiritual experience.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It's like, wow. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, my sister introduced me to this when I was young. She got me like the play in book form for Christmas one year, and I was like really embarrassed. I'm like, the vagina monologues. My parents are right
Isn't
there.
that partly why she wrote it?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so
then
a
the
young
same year, I
woman
think-
like you isn't embarrassed
Yeah.
about any of the subject matter, which is not embarrassing,
Right.
Because it's about the body.
And then the same year, my sister got me a book called Cunt.
Yes, I know this book.
And I actually never read it because I didn't
Do you still
understand
have
it.
it?
I think my dad borrowed it actually.
What a cunt. No,
I think it was-
I'm kidding.
I think it was
Mr. Kenny.
actually
I'm
a
so
little
sorry.
too
I'm so sorry, Mr.
a little
Kenny.
too mature for me. It was like a feminist
Yeah,
book,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I wasn't
Ready for it.
I wasn't ready.
I think you just called the universe out that you are ready now for cunt.
So
Oh, I definitely am
you're
now.
gonna have to go ask your dad to borrow it back.
It's like the horror movie where
Dad,
the,
you
where
have
the,
that book.
the,
In the basement
the
somewhere.
vagina is.
Yeah, you just find it. Just find it. You don't have to ask him
What's
for
the
it.
creature in Raiders in Return of the Jedi?
The Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, so it's like the Sarlacc pit vagina movie. What's that?
Teeth.
Yes.
It's becoming a musical.
Fuck me.
Oh my God, you guys didn't know this? This
No,
is
that's
every
awesome.
guy that I tried to flirt with in college. I made watch that movie with me.
Just to test them?
You will not
Yeah.
Just to
be
test
taking
them?
advantage of me.
Just to
see,
test
like,
them?
because to see what their reaction was.
And did you ever put like Dracula, like Halloween?
No, I don't think I'd ever let
teeth,
that
like
happen.
in
Like,
there.
get
You did
there.
like you close your legs like an accordion, like I want the
Those
suck your
things,
blood.
I never
those
let
things
us
are
get
so
there.
uncomfortable in your mouth. I can't imagine how uncomfortable those
Well,
Dracula
maybe you
teeth
would
are.
put a little bit of, you grease it up a little bit.
Listen, the vagina can expand. So
I don't know. I know there's a bean, and I know you.
I'm
I know that
trying
you flick
to
it.
educate you, Grady.
But
Flick it.
people will say I'm gonna flick my bean.
Okay,
That's a
I don't- I can't-
metaphor.
I don't
That's a
even- I
metaphor.
can't.
Are you wearing the spit roasted pig?
What's that?
The spit roast pig that's being double dicked? The bracelet.
Oh, it's a dragon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dragon can't identify dragon, huh?
Oh, fuck me.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
We were talking about
No one-
about swearing. So I don't think we ever got to the bottom of whether the show was better with swearing or not swearing.
We got to the top of it. We need to get a
What I
bottom
was
though.
going to say a long time ago is that we changed the line from angsty asshole to angsty jerk person. That is funnier. Right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Angsty jerk person.
I thought it was
Yeah,
funnier.
I
No,
guess
because
so.
there's the clunkiness of it. I think makes it funnier.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, that's what makes it funny. Not the change of the words. It's the clunkiness and the teenage way of like jerky poop head.
Yeah.
Like,
It's all knees and elbows.
that's why you laughed. What did I say? You're
A doily.
a fartle wisp.
And it's in the way that you say it. If I said fartle wisp, it's not as funny as when Grady
you just
says
said it, and I
Yeah, you
laughed.
say it in an academic way or something.
Please turn your page to 164 at the top of the chapter where it talks about the fartle wisp.
Bye.
Not
Bye-bye.
funny. Not funny.
It's not funny.
No. There are several misconceptions and myths about swearing. One is swearing is always a sign of a limited vocabulary.
Oh my
I think
God.
Actually, studies show that swearing is a sign of a very wide vocabulary.
While some people may resort to swearing when they
Yes.
can't find the right
It's a
words,
psychological
swearing can also be a deliberate choice for emphasis, emotional expression, or social bonding. People who swear may have a wide vocabulary and choose to use strong language for specific reasons. I agree with
it goes
that.
both ways.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It does. There are times where people will just rely on it,
It is a way to
Out of-
connect sometimes with
not
people.
ignorance,
Yeah,
but
no,
like
that
just
is
a lack.
It is a
of-
way to connect with people sometimes.
Well, I think growing up too, like when I was, I don't know, in 6th grade, I made
Forbidden.
2 friends.
Forbidden.
And it was forbidden, but we swore all the time, and we got such a kick out of it because we knew we were not supposed to do it, and we were saying the most vulgar shit to each other.
What kind of stuff?
We were all the bad words that probably nothing. We were just like fuck this and fuck that and fuck shit fuck.
Have you seen? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Have you seen the TikTok videos of the swearing challenge where people are putting their little toddlers in the bathroom and go, all right, I'm going to shut this door, and you can say whatever swears you want to until you get it all out of yourself, and then when you get it out, then you can't swear anymore.
They're
And they're-
toddlers.
they're-
They lock
they're
them in the
toddlers.
bathroom.
They don't lock them. They just
I'm
close them
imagining
in-
they're leaving them in the bathtub
That's
with water
some
in it
kind
and
of-
No,
walking
no,
That's
away.
some
No, no.
fucked up clickbait. That's not right.
and
That's
and
wrong.
so they shut the door, and some of this you can tell exactly what how the parents swear, because those are the things that they swear. There was one. It was like, I can't even remember. I'm doing it such injustice, but it was like a goddamn it. And so they were just it was even softer than goddamn it. It was something really soft, but you knew that parent said
Jesus
it
damn
all
it.
the time, all the time, because that's what the kid thought swearing was.
The GD's not funny to me, but if a toddler says it, that's funny to me.
It does
If
concern
a
me
toddler
when
said the F
children
word,
under 3 are
it's
swearing.
not funny to me. But if I heard a 3-year-old go, God damn it.
But even 3-year-olds know that it's a naughty language.
Well,
they're getting that this is things that you can't say.
It's funny how, like, in time and over time, swear words have meant different things. To me. Different swear words have had different weight. Like, God damn it to me is like, maybe I don't want to use the God and the damn it together. Damn it, love a good damn it. But fuck can be if I really need to use it, It's
Shit.
powerful, but like when I'm trying to think of like what other expletives do I use when I
You make
get a paper
sounds
cut?
a lot. Ugh. You make noises a lot.
You're very noisy, is what he's saying.
I am noisy.
You are. You make more noises that represent swear words.
But I also like
You
if I
make
get
a
a
noise
paper
and I'll
cut.
tell you what word it is.
What do you say when you get a paper cut?
Fuck.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it. Jesus fuck. I say it a lot.
No one can listen to this show.
Fuck.
You don't like
What
God.
the
you
fuck?
Don't, you don't like God damn it, but you like Jesus fuck.
Jesus fuck. I'm just like putting myself in the moment. I'm looking at my
Can you see
finger.
it? Can you see her? She is channeling, stubbing her toe. Or a
It's my
paper
finger
cut.
getting paper cut. Like, whoa! Like, God, what?
See, you just did it. The noise. You just did it. That was your first reaction. Whoa. I'm not even sure what that is. Whoa. And Claire cut herself. How do you know? It's the Wookiee thing. Whoa. Whoa.
Not what I sound like.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa.
But, then I get mad at the paper. How could you be so sharp, paper? You fucking piece of shit, paper. All right, I guess
Guess we're swearing at books now.
paper.
Books and paper. So
All right, Mr.
So,
Connery.
but yeah, so I do lack vocabulary when I am in distress.
No.
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's different though, isn't it? That
What
when
else
you
could you come up with when you sliced yourself with like a piece of paper that you were just turning a page?
I do like because I'm looking at lists of swear words because I'm getting like caught up in just fuck.
There's a lot.
And obviously George Carlin had his 7 swear words: shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. I do enjoy
Tits.
cocksucker.
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't
think it
like
feels
that.
Too vulgar.
It's very American. That's very American.
I was a
isn't
huge
it?
fan of Deadwood, and so in Deadwood they just everything was cocksucker this, cocksucker that.
I know someone.
So
on
I
that
do.
show.
If it's not a motherfucker, it's definitely a cocksucker to me.
What's up, Kim Dickens? If you're listening, miss you.
Yeah, she was excellent in that.
She's a good person.
All right, so another myth. The second myth: swearing is a sign of low intelligence.
That just went back to the same thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. Number 3: swearing is always offensive.
Nope.
I think it's wrong to think that.
You are so fucking great.
But there will be people though who hold on to that.
Ooh.
I don't know what Grady's doing.
Is
I'm doing-
that
He's
your
gone
Claire
from
impression?
making imitations to me that don't sound like me, and now he's like
You,
into
but
cows.
you just got caught in it, and all of a sudden you were like, fuck.
I did this. Ugh.
No,
That's what I did.
what is it? It wasn't a
Okay, maybe it's like a.
It was an
ugh.
N and then some kind of an OA
I don't
together.
remember. I don't think I've ever made that sound before.
You just did.
Ugh. No, that wasn't it.
Roger.
Okay. Anyway, what was the question?
Swearing is always offensive. I do think for some people who take themselves too seriously, any swear will be offensive to them. And they will believe that it's a sign of low
Is
intelligence.
it they're taking themselves too seriously, or they're taking other things too seriously? Which I will go on.
Is there a difference?
I will say
Is it
being
the-
on. Well, I'm just going to throw this out there. Quick segue. Just one little sidebar of this chapter right now. When I'm on the dating apps, and I picked this up from a girlfriend on the dating apps.
Is this on Unhinged?
If a guy says, "I want someone who doesn't take things too seriously,"
What does that mean?
I don't like that. I'm like, you know what? I do take some things seriously because I think they're important. So don't tell me what I think is serious.
Yeah.
And don't judge what I think is serious. Fuck off.
No,
I absolutely 100%. I
So-
completely agree with you.
So if people are taking it too seriously, fine. Have your own too serious life. Go over there and go live in that bubble. That's fine.
that's
So don't judge my vocabulary and my usage of when the fuck I get to say the fuck word.
yeah.
Whoops.
Oh no. Why?
I didn't
Does
say
it
it right.
make a difference
fuck word?
how it's said? Does it make a difference how it's said? Because I have a southern accent, do people not hear it
Maybe.
in the same way? Because when the Brits say it, is it different?
Well,
If
there-
someone's cooking dinner and going, oh my gosh, fuck this fucking meal. Like, what's wrong with you? Someone's in there, oh gosh, well, fuck this fucking meal. Doesn't that sound more throwaway?
It does. It has
It
a
doesn't
lighter.
sound more angry in the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the Brits say bloody as their
Oh, bloody hell.
their big swear word.
Bloody
well, I don't-
hell.
well,
Right?
Kiss my
I think
fanny.
they also get there's a lot of cunt in there, but it's not that's not a big swear word to them. It's just a word to them. But they do fuck.
Yes, they
Wait,
definitely do.
They do fuck. I
Yes.
just said that. Yeah, of course they do.
They fuck around.
I want to get back to your dating app thing.
Oh yeah.
It's full of bros who are like,
And hose.
I want a serious relationship, but
I don't want you to take yourself too seriously.
yeah, which means I don't want a serious relationship.
Yeah.
You know,
which
it's
means
like
that they've had bad experiences with other women, which is fine. We've all had
who
bad
want
experiences
to
with
talk
people.
about
We've
real
all had bad
things,
experiences with other women.
you know, and they don't want to talk about real things. That's to me. I don't want to take themselves too seriously. But on the other side, the fucking women. I just want someone who's emotionally available.
Don't do
and
the
has a
voice.
sense
Don't,
of humor.
Matt, don't do the
Go
voice.
fuck yourself. You want neither of those things
They do, but they only want it in a certain way.
in a certain package.
Let me do the voice as a gay.
I'm sorry.
As a gay, it's better
Take-
for me.
Do you need the line or do you have the line?
Yeah, give me the line.
The line is, I'm looking for somebody who is who is emotionally available and has a great sense of humor.
I'm looking for someone who's emotionally available and has a great sense of humor.
I don't know why we're not asking the woman in the room to make the.
Because I don't want you to have to throw other women under the bus. I'm going to do that for the gays.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what we do.
I would just say it
Sashay,
the way
you
that I
stay?
would
Is
say
that
it.
it? I
Claire?
don't know.
I would just say.
Claire, you're a much better woman than
I
Grady is.
would. I
Wait a
just
minute,
want
I
somebody
think
who's
I'm-
emotionally available and has a good sense of humor.
I'm actually fine. Wouldn't,
Liar.
If I,
Matt, I'm sorry. I keep. Matt has a piece of food in his teeth.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, and I keep forgetting to bring it up
You
because
fucking
I
bitch.
keep looking at it, and I'm like, did Matt get an extra tooth?
Oh,
It's like a piece of. It's like a little white, and I'm like,
fuck off. Do it. Tell her right now. She said, fuck off, Claire.
all right.
no, I think.
No, fuck
What
off.
is wrong
Oh,
with this?
No, fuck off. Fuck off.
I
Fuck
think you're
off.
supposed to tell someone when they have something in their teeth.
No, fuck you. No, fuck you.
Matt just
fuck
left,
you.
and our host is gone, and now Grady and I are left to claw each other's eyeballs out.
No.
Why do you keep telling me to fuck off?
Because we're doing the swearing thing.
Oh, you're not actually mad at me?
No, I'd never be mad at you. Except I am right now. Let's discuss this.
Let's discuss what. Matt, we're lost without you.
If you change your mind, I'm the first
I don't
in
know.
line. Honey, I'm still free. Come and fuck
Dance
with
on
me.
Is this what we do when I'm gone?
I don't think this has ever happened to us before.
Oh, jeez.
Like, ever in a
that's-
year.
That's why I can't get a date because I got things in my teeth.
No, it was. I've never. This
No,
has never happened.
I forget that.
This has
often.
never happened. I've never noticed anything in your teeth before.
Well, I appreciate you saying things, and next time I have something in my teeth, please feel free to
I
say
will.
it right away.
I think everybody needs to know.
If I have snots that are like a booger that's sticking out,
Ooh.
please. I know it may be disgusting, but I
I'll tell
appreciate
you.
that.
What's happening over there?
If I've got chocolate on my cheek or face or nose,
Yeah, I'll
please.
tell you.
I appreciate that.
Because everybody wants to know. Like, I would appreciate
Yeah.
that too. Claire,
No,
you got some smudge on your.
No, Grady will let us suffer
I would never.
because he won't embarrass us. What are you
What are you playing?
Nothing.
Oh, I want to watch Harry Potter.
Swearing is always a sign of anger or aggression.
No.
No,
Nope,
hell no.
nope, 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 nope. So these myths are all garbage.
Here's an example. If somebody says to me like a great idea, and I'm like, "Oh my god, fuck you."
No,
And
I
somebody's
don't
no,
like
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
See, that I get confused by.
Really?
That to me is very much like, "Oh no, did you really just come up with that? Fuck you." No, fuck you, fuck you.
See, I wouldn't say fuck you. I'd say fuck yeah.
I say,
Or
fuck
actually,
you.
I would try and say that's so great. I would try not to. I would try to use
To
my
me-
language rather than mask it with the swear word.
See, I think that
That's where I think the use of vocabulary is better.
Is missing. This is gonna be a statement you can take in a lot of different ways, but I'm always in for a playful fuck.
Yeah.
You know, I told you, but like using the word fuck in a playful fuck, or fuck
You got that
fuck
Connecticut
you,
accent.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck
I,
you.
I get confused
No, but it's just
about the
like-
fuck you if it's not bad.
Oh my God.
Really? See,
Yeah, I
Fuck
do.
you.
I get confused.
Fuck you.
I don't like it.
No, I do.
don't like it.
I do. For me personally, I do love it as a playful thing. I get it from Grady in an aggressive way, but he'll go "fuck off, mom," and I'll know that he's being playful, even though his tone is not like
I would
playful.
prefer someone to say "fuck." That's good. Well, I mean, not like that, but like "fuck." That's good.
Yeah, I just
Instead of "fuck you," because to me, "fuck you" is.
Should we hear an example where fuck you is? I have an example where you will.
I think you gave me a perfect example. I don't think it's going to change if I hear it in a different way.
think it will.
see. I for the
It's a verb.
yeah.
It's a verb.
I'm gonna-
act.
I'm
It's a
gonna-
verb statement.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna change your
I-
mind.
Fuck you.
And I just use it that way. I can't help it.
In a
it
good
feels-
way? You're
yeah,
like,
it feels playful.
Thanks for
But-
making me coffee. Fuck you.
No, I will usually go with go fuck yourself.
In a good way?
Yeah, I do it as much as I do not the angry, but like they can go fuck themselves.
Like, thanks for the balloons. Go fuck yourself.
No, it would be like
I'm just cracking
Yeah.
myself up.
it would be like
Have a nice day. Go fuck
go fuck yourself. Yeah, it would be like well, thanks for bringing us pancakes this morning. Go fuck yourself.
Well, that's because I didn't bring you pancakes.
Yeah, but like I'm not really mad at you for not bringing pancakes.
Yeah.
It's just it's in a playful way.
But
Claire had pancakes for breakfast. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
That's what works. Me vomiting on the internet. Yeah, the bit before the censorship. No, but journalism is more than that. You know that. Otherwise, I might as well just be updating my Facebook status. Fucking hell, I feel like I'm getting coaching from a 20-year-old. 21. Is my blog really that bad? Yes. So what do you want? What do you want from me? Do you want more descriptions of speculums in my vagina? No.
Why not? If I was someone out there going through what you're going through, it's exactly
Going through anything.
it is you
Nothing normal for
Well, not normal. Sometimes. That's a cliffhanger.
This is a great chat.
Well, why else make it the focus of your
That's
blog?
not why I started the blog.
See, that's what you need to figure out. You've never pulled any punches before.
Total honesty.
Total sacrifice. Fuck you.
Fuck you. I'll get back where we got a deadline. Did you call those Google guys, by the way? They're
No.
backing us on that, so
First of all,
we can't. We just
I
took
can't
We just
compete.
took a break.
I can't compete
No,
with
we
those
didn't take a
British
break.
people. Everything they say sounds so good.
Thank you.
No.
But do you see the context where she's like, "Oh, total honesty, right? Fuck you."
Yeah, I didn't
Got
like it. I didn't like it. And this is where I believe that it's a lack of vocabulary, because when you say thanks for the pancakes, thanks not for the pancakes, go fuck yourself. Why didn't you say thanks for the pancakes, Claire? Wish you had brought me some.
That's not fun.
Okay, well then come up with something funnier instead of go fuck yourself.
That is funny to me, though.
But what if it's not funny to me?
I can't, Claire. I can't do everything for you all the time. I
promise
like
the marvelous
to.
Wonderettes that you
Then
would,
you're a
though.
poople. Then you're a poople frill.
I will do a lot of things for
Poople
you.
frill.
But every once in a while, I will do something for myself.
Okay.
And be
All the
Okay.
spells today at the show are cuss words.
a good
Remember
a
when-
good go fuck yourself will make my day.
Okay, but what if we came up with something else?
Why you,
right,
not
I'm open.
today,
Come up with something
bitch.
else.
I'm open. I'm
That's
open.
a good one. But we
Not
don't
today,
use-
bitch.
We don't use that in the show.
No, but it's you. It's your spell. Not today, bitch.
That would be good if I did that.
Do it today.
I can't. There are kids coming.
How do you know?
Not
We
my
shouldn't-
daughter,
we
you
shouldn't-
bitch.
We shouldn't change the show on the last day.
Yeah, I can't.
Because first of all, there are cast members who will do things today that
The other
have,
things
they have,
go.
No, I'm not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to say that they'll do things that they've never done before.
I just would.
Oh, fine.
There is one thing that I'm planning
They
on
don't listen
changing.
to this.
There are things there's one thing I'm planning on changing just because I came up with it last night.
Cool.
No one's gonna notice.
Okay, then great. Why change it? That's like there's onions in it, but you don't taste it.
Because I don't like when I do it. I don't think it's funny, and I don't get a laugh, and I never understood why I'm doing it.
I see every night, and Vicky turned himself into a shark. It was actually really funny that the narrator does not like this character clearly.
Yeah.
People don't understand how put out the narrator is with everything. And you can't.
Oh, I think
someone's
they
like,
understand that.
You can't play put out. You can't the whole show. I'm like, no, you can. I even tell the audience there's another hour of this, so you can feel for me. Sorry for you.
I think I honestly I think as long as you protect Wayne, you could do whatever. Because I think
yes.
I think that's the narrator's.
Absolutely.
You know.
All right. What's
Anyway.
next?
That's it. That's all, as far as the myths go. That's
What about
all.
the cliches?
I didn't do
cliches?
cliches. You want me to do cliches? I
Yeah,
can do cliches.
the cliches.
Cliches.
The cliches. Dravy.
Dravy. What drar?
Dravy, am I grabbing you to
Drar, drat, and dravy. Drar, drat, and dravy.
All right.
Dat, drar, dat, and dravy.
Crady?
Gravy.
God, you guys really do fall apart when I'm not
Shemina.
reading this thing.
Cat
Shamanica.
and Mare.
Shamanica.
No, I'm switching.
Shamanica is
letter
Hanukkah and a Shamrock celebration.
Cliches about swearing. Oh, good Lord. Swearing like a sailor. This cliche is used to describe someone who uses a lot of profanity or vulgar language, often in a loud and uninhibited manner.
I got the mouth of a sailor.
It references the stereotype of sailors as being particularly prone to using colorful language. Only sailors.
Colorful? They don't have a lot of colors.
You got a
on
lot
those
of colorful
ships.
language over there, you sailor.
Brown and white
Ah,
and black
yeah.
and
Come on,
yellow.
doll.
That's why their language needs to be colorful.
Come on, doll. Show us your tits and your areola.
I think you
Show us your flap.
you
I'm,
may
a,
not have to.
I'm a dirty old sailor. Show us your flapjacks. Oh, no.
You stole the blanket. Cursing like a truck driver, so it's pretty much the same thing as a sailor.
And this 18-wheeler. Oh, show me your tits.
And areolas.
And your areolas, bitch. Oh, I got to change this tire.
You get men. You really do.
I play men with emotion.
Swear like a trooper. This cliche refers to someone
State
who
trooper?
uses.
You better get in line, son, you fucking bitch. Show me your tits and your areola.
It's supposed to be like a soldier. or a
Areola right
trooper.
now. Give me 10 areola.
Okay. Another cliche. Watch your language. This cliche often is used as a gentle reminder to someone to be mindful of the words that they use, especially if they're
That's
using
not
profanity
funny.
or offensive language.
I find it funny to say, we watch your mouth.
It's only funny in that one
Watch your
scene
mouth.
of the Avengers at the top of the Age of Ultron when they are,
language.
yeah,
Cap.
Cap says language.
It's also funny in Citizen Ruth with Laura Dern when she tells the guy the next to her in the car, suck the shit on my ass, fucker. Ruth. Ruth.
I have a very.
Those are the only other times.
I
Those
have
are the
a
only
very-
times in history.
No,
that it's
because then
funny.
they do the family game, and Mary Kay Place has to tell her Ruth. She's a huffer. Laura Dern's character.
Right.
What's a huffer?
Sniffs glue.
Sure, you can put glue or any kind of like.
A hoofer
she
is a tap
actually
dancer.
is-
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have a real serious
She
question.
swears like a hoofer.
Okay, this is gonna
Swear like a
this is gonna make
cheerleader.
you think, or maybe not. Maybe somebody has the
To
answer.
make you think what?
People who have Tourette's and who have outbursts of swear words.
Yes.
Why do they pick swear words?
Like when you
There's
get
a
into a
sec-
situation, like you're in church or something like that, and maybe some swear words come into your head, and you're like, "Oh my god, I hope nobody's in my brain right now." I think the situation. I'm fucking talking out of school so bad right now because I don't really know, but I think when you have thoughts of I shouldn't say this, in this situation, those things then just pop out.
Oh,
That's what I think. But again, I'm talking out of school. I do not know what I'm talking about. That's just what I think.
Wait, what do you mean? You say you're talking out of school?
Like I have no
out of
facts.
school or
yeah.
out? Oh,
Out of
I've
school.
never heard of that phrase
Okay.
before.
Oh.
But Grady, you're up.
There's a, I don't know the exact term for the brain. Those with Tourette's syndrome have a damage to a part of the brain that controls, informs, and I guess, perpetuates or either stops anger, frustration, and just internal struggle. And that's why those words come out first, because that part of the brain is damaged. And so it has no gauge really to stop it. So the first words that are going to come out are generally words that are unpleasant to most people.
So
I think it's called the amygdala. Here,
Now,
I've
are
got a
they-
phone. Why
wait,
don't I pick it up and do some
do they
research?
learn these swear words and then like who teaches them the swear words, or do
Okay,
they just
here we go.
learn
There's
them
a
the way
there's
the
a class.
the rest? Do they learn them the way that the rest
I
of
think
us
they
do,
learn
or
the
have
rest
they?
of us
Do they know them already? I mean, do we know words?
that we don't know yet.
Yeah,
Do we know things that we don't know yet?
yeah,
Yes.
like
Yes, we do. There are things that we know that we know. There are things that we don't know that we know. And
like
there
in
are,
a child development process. Like,
yeah, it's like the Jabari.
I mean, I wasn't taught how to speak articles, but I
So
learned them.
The amygdala, it's an almond-shaped mass. It's a gray matter mass in the brain, and it's paired to the nuclear complex, and it's present in like your cerebral hemisphere. And if it's damaged, it's. This is just a podcast. I'm going too deep here.
Yeah, just make sure you do it into the microphone.
It's a region of the brain. It normally mitigates anger and aggression. Because cursing is a form of verbal aggression, the damage results in an inability to control that aggression, including verbal aggression or cursing.
And that's what Tourette's is. There's damage to the.
That's why there's swearing associated with Tourette's.
Okay.
And this is just a study, I believe, that is just from 2000. We're still learning so much about
The human brain.
the human brain, really, and we'll never stop learning, really. But it's interesting they've been able to locate that and go, this is where the frustration comes from. And if this is damaged, there's no barrier, there's no floodgate, and the natural progression will be then to just start spouting out curse words.
Yeah.
So that's oftentimes where you can tell when someone with Tourette's is actually in distress, not necessarily angry, but needs help or in distress or is in a situation where they don't feel safe.
Because people
when
don't
they're-
know how to respond to that.
When they're cussing, right.
Yeah, it makes people feel uncomfortable, and they're like, what?
God forbid anyone feel uncomfortable, you know.
Other thing that I was thinking about, which
That was a really
unrelated.
cool question, though. That's an interesting answer, isn't it?
When you are in a position of authority, it's not good practice
Agreed.
to swear. Like
Agreed.
if you're the president,
Agreed.
if you're in the government.
I only say agree because it's the whole do as I say, not as I do thing. So if you do want people to follow suit, you have to lead, you have to have some kind of example.
So is swearing really? We've had a really fun time talking about swearing this whole time, but
Not the whole time. I mean, we did like 30 minutes of garbage. What?
Okay.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Fuck, Matt.
Just saying.
So, but what
Listeners not gonna
you
know
know?
that
What
we
about
You fucking.
what about when you're raising children and you don't want to expose them to swear words?
Then you homeschool them and let them live in a closet like Harry Potter.
I think
Harry Potter never swore though. Like even
Oh,
he did
God.
curse
Oh,
all the time.
God.
okay, cursing and swearing are different.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You can curse somebody and not be a swear. No, I think it's the preacher's daughter. You know, you're living a pious life, and then finally, I've seen Footloose,
It's
so
the
I know
pastor's
this.
daughter, you know. It's
I've
the
seen
whole
Footloose, so I know.
Did
When
you
they
say preacher's daughter?
yeah,
the preacher's
like-
daughter.
when they fall off the cliff, they really fall off the cliff. So I think anytime you make something forbidden, it then becomes more tempting just in like the normal journey of adolescence. So if you say you can't have candy, eventually that dam will burst and they will just gorge on candy and stuff like
You
that.
can't have my
I
body.
think my kids,
You can't have my
because
body.
cursing was never really a thing that
Yeah,
we
well-
thought of as so forbidden. It doesn't really
It's like
interest them all
drinking.
the time.
It's like
Yeah.
drinking. You look at the drinking, the alcohol
You
is
binge.
the alcohol problems and binging that you have over here with teenagers. You don't have in the UK because they can. It's not. kids at 13 get a glass of champagne or a sip of champagne at New Year's or whatever,
That's
and
like
it's
France to me.
not a big. Well, nice to French
They have
people,
a-
yes.
they've-
Donata.
They have pints
That was the best reaction I got to that.
You should still say
because
that.
it was it was an English second language.
But do you see what I'm
True.
doing when you do that?
L'chaim gets a laugh every night.
You do that, and then I make a noise and shake my head. So it's a.
just feeling
Again, it's a.
It's really great.
It's not. I'm just saying. I love assists. It's an assist.
An assist happens before the joke, not
no,
after the
it
joke.
do- I watch.
It would technically be she's assisting you.
I realize
you
this.
You can't score a goal.
Shut
and
the
then-
fuck up for a minute. Just shut the fuck up. I just realized something.
Easy, Denise.
Oh, I'm sorry. Denise is mad right now. Denise can't come to the phone because she's fucking upset. I watch theater like people watch sports. I see plays happening. Do you see that when you watch it?
Yeah.
But most people don't. I mean, I see like plays happening. I'm like, oh, cool. I had to watch that again. I'm like, cool.
No,
That's so like a layup. Like I would convert that to like a layup, or like that's totally like a 50-yard pass.
Yeah,
like,
no. I know how things set up other things. I know that we have to do certain things in order for other things to pay off.
I think that's a cool
All
way
of
to
that-
look at fucking theater. I don't think
Yeah.
people. But I don't think people look at it that way. Because I get excited when I see somebody nail something.
Yeah.
I get
But
fucking
like if you
excited.
don't understand the premise of the rules, and you score a goal, it's basically based on luck, if we're doing sports and theater
Ooh.
metaphors, right?
That's danger. Luck is danger.
Yeah, because
Ooh.
there's no consistency to it. Luck is the thing that it carries us through for a long time as we're learning how to be creative and stuff. And then what you do is it becomes by design. Like, so when things are going bad or you're in a moment of
Fucking
writer's block or
despair.
something like
Yes.
that, you have the discipline of your craft in order to get through it. We can't always
I'm
be
glad
in
you said
flow.
discipline and not technique, because anybody
No,
can
but
learn
it's
technique.
discipline.
Discipline,
I mean, you
discipline.
have to have different techniques, but it's the discipline of trying something different in that moment.
Yes.
If you don't understand the premise, right?
Right.
And you don't have the discipline, your success is based upon luck
Doesn't matter if you have
and not
technique.
design.
Yeah, totally.
So
Well, good luck
you
with
can-
that.
But you can in our business, you can get laughs based upon luck, for sure.
In our biz.
Anyways,
We're talking about theater again.
yeah, it was confusing there for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think I did that. But why did I do that?
Because we were just talking together as friends.
No, because Grady thinks he got an assist after you scored a goal.
Yeah,
no,
I'm
it's not a.
I'm still confused about that.
That's not what I meant, though.
It's
not,
a tag.
I know, but
It's a
I know
tag.
what you mean though, because actually, your reaction to what I say helps people realize. It makes
Realize
them
what you're-
realize that it's fine.
It's not
that they
for me.
laugh at
It's
it
not for
because-
me. It's not for me. It's for the show. It's for you. I'm not ever doing anything when I hope I'm not ever doing anything on stage for me.
No, I think that for that because that line is not written. We just thought it would be funny,
Right.
So I come out and say it. I feel uncomfortable saying it, and then I leave, and that's when and then Grady does something, and that's what makes people laugh, which I think makes people they laugh because they realize that it's okay for them to laugh at that. Matt's shaking his head. I thought I came up with something.
That is a
No,
that's a
it's-
possibility.
It's a possibility, but my experience of it is
in general.
is not that's not why they're laughing. They're laughing because of Harry's stupidity.
Yes, they're laughing because I hear your stupidity. I'm only helping that carry on for a second or two longer because it's funny and I want you to have that moment.
It's like when Bippy's like, I've been here the whole time, and I look at the audience.
I always want to know what's happening there because I would love to be on stage in that
But
moment.
they're laughing at Bippy's commitment to it, and us be like,
But
you
y'all be
haven't
like,
been here.
you
haven't been here the whole time. Anyways, I think you're getting the laugh by yourself.
are definitely getting it. I just want it to go on a little longer
and,
so
and
you
I
get a
think
little
that's
more.
that's what it is.
But it also helps people remind, because I say at the beginning of the show, this is not his story, and he keeps showing up with a fucking mop in his hand. And I said to somebody in the audience, I said,
Ron.
you know it's a mop, right?
That's Ron.
You can see it's a mop.
It's Ron.
Ron Mop.
Okay. So
Fucking thanks for fucking joining us, and go fuck off.
have
But
we
it's
have
so-
we made swearing?
Just to let you know, it's not okay for the president to swear, right?
Yes.
Again, position of power. You just said it.
So if
I think it's not okay for the president to swear based upon the fact that not everybody is as comfortable with swearing. And if you're not comfortable with swearing, it is not.
You're not
it
gonna
is.
get a
I'm
group
not
together.
forcing my lifestyle on you because I like
Right.
to swear. If you choose not to swear, then I have to be respectful of that.
what if
Right.
somebody
Just as
asks
you
you
should
not
be
to swear
respectful of me.
Yeah.
Please don't swear in front of me.
I won't swear in front of them.
You're very kind. Some people won't. won't
I would
respond
respect
like
that.
But
Well,
like
you are also very kind.
But
Some
I
people
believe in
don't.
community, right? I want it to be about all of us. And then I want people to understand that I guess I need certain space too. I mean, that's really like if
Well-
we get back to all the bullshit about me and my fucking mental state, like that's what I have to work on. I have to work on being okay with taking space.
Bullshit's another good one. Well, I also think like
Bullshit.
at my job, if there's a customer in the front of the store and then the employees are in the back of the store and we think that the door is closed and
And you're
someone
like,
says the F
Hold
word.
on, I'm taking a shit.
Well, that's
Is that okay to cuss then?
no, because that's different. That's
Oh.
There's no time to talk about it and say I'm taking a shit. You're just taking a shit.
well, say like that fucking guy.
How much is this time? And I'm
Then you
taking
don't
a
want the client to hear you swear
Yeah.
because
No.
You also don't want the client hearing you talk about other clients.
Here's the-
you know,
that's the
there's
thing.
there's social rules to I would think retail sales.
Yes, there
that
are.
you don't wanna-
Because you fucking around with your money. You fuck around people's money. You fuck
Right.
around with your commission.
so I don't want people to know that I swear.
Yeah,
I agree.
because you don't, and maybe sometimes somebody will then
Somebody-
start to swear and it'll open
They open it
a
up
little
and
bit, it's
they
fine.
connect with you like that. I can't fucking know how gorgeous this
So
is.
in front of them, if I get a paper cut, I'll say, "Whoa,
Sugar
Ouch.
tits. Oh, sugar tits. Show me
Ooh,
your
that really hurt."
Oh, my areola.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Areola madness.
Let me go
Where
get a
are you
Band-Aid.
getting your paper cuts, Grady?
The areola store.
There's a store.
Yeah.
What's the address?
419.
Okay,
Areola.
so I hope. Yeah, we've gone
Yeah,
above
we have
and
a show to
beyond.
do.
I hope that we haven't made swearing feel I guess aggressive. Like
No, I think-
we want it to be part of our every. What did we learn? Did we learn anything?
Well, I
Are you
think
guys
we-
going to help me with this, or am I going to just
I
have
think
to
I
pull
don't
it out
think
of
I
my
learned
butt?
that I don't
anything.
know that we helped anyone to feel like swearing is appropriate. And in fact, I feel like people are going to swear less after listening to this.
Yeah, probably.
No, I think they're gonna learn that it's okay to swear.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. So let's sign off today with our favorite swear words.
Fucking fuck off.
Go fuck yourself. Excuse you. So what did we learn? Well, I think we learned the basic lesson, which is you have to know when you can swear. There's some places you can swear and some places you shouldn't. I think we all agree that the president shouldn't be able to swear. But swearing can be fun. It can be a lot of fun. I think we should be able to use the word cunt more often. I think that's something that we learned from me. Claire doesn't seem to mind it. Grady really likes to fuck. What? That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say he likes the word fuck. There we go. Thank you for listening to the Last Will podcast. This was a lot of fun, this episode. Oh, if you were curious about that little break 3/4 of the way through where Grady made us listen to a scene, as you could probably guess, it was a scene from Yerma, his favorite play of all time. I just kind of rolled my eyes and tucked my head in the minute he started to do it. I don't know why. I wasn't really listening. Something about his forcing it on me that I just keep fighting it. But yes, that scene was from Yerma, and you can see that on National Theater Live or National Theater at Home. We both have the app. I highly recommend it. All of that. They don't sponsor this podcast, of course. Nobody sponsors this podcast. But I hope you enjoy it. Anyways, thank you for listening to the Last Will podcast. If you like what you heard, please rate, review, and subscribe. It could be very, very helpful to us. If you want to reach us, we can be reached at thelastwillpodcast.com or the Last Will Podcast on Instagram. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Go fuck yourself. Again, you dumb shit, in honor of my father, it being the 24th year anniversary of his passing. A day doesn't go by where I don't think about him. This podcast really is all in tribute to him and the father that I want to be. So I do hope you enjoy it. We enjoy doing it and sharing it with you. So as the great Ted Lasso would say, onward, forward,